Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yatha Parakamnam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunitam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishkam Vitam Sya Om Agyana Timaranda Shagyana Jana Shalakaya Chakshuram Milidam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gorva Bhistam Supurakam Gurganara Sesha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipanam Shri Rupa Patanagam Govindam Vidam Ujwalam Bharatanam Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Mande Vishwagurun Shah Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noe Bijapradam Devam Divyatanam Suchanda Bharanam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Bharanam Vairagya Vidyamburim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Bharam Vandetam Shivaram Vareka Sharanam Yashishvara Sridharam Mancha Kopatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gora Tabhishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupad. We're reading from Antya-lila chapter 15, the Transcendental Madness of Lord Chaitanya. And I'll start with verse number 49. Age vrikagandaki pushpafala bare saka saba parijache prithvi upare. The gopis then came upon many trees so laden with fruits and flowers that their branches bent down to the ground. Krishna deke sab korana namaskar Krishna gaman puchedare korea Nirdar. The gopis thought that because all the trees must have seen Krishna pass by, they were offering respectful obeisances to him. To be certain, the gopis inquired from the trees, Bahum priyam sa upadaya grihita padmo ramanujas tulasi kali kular madanai. Bahum priyam sa upadhaya grihita padmo ramanujas tulasi kali kular maranandai aviyamana iha vastarava pranamam kimva binandati charan pranayavalokai. O trees, kindly tell us whether Balaram's younger brother Krishna welcomed your obeisances with loving glances as he passed this way, resting one hand on the shoulder of Srimati Radharani, holding a lotus flower in the other, and being followed by a swarm of bumblebees, maddened by the fragrance of tulasi leaves. Priyamuke bringapade tahani varite lila padma charite Hoila Anyachite. To stop the bumblebees from landing on the face of his beloved, he whisked them away with the lotus flower in his hand, and thus his mind was slightly diverted. Tomara praname ki korejachen avadana kibanahi koren kaha bachana pramana. Did he or did he not pay attention while you offered him obeisances? Kindly give evidence supporting your words. Krishna raviyoge e sevaka dukita kiba uttara dibe ihar nahika samvit. Separation from Krishna has made these servants very unhappy. Having lost consciousness, how can they answer us? Eta boliage chale yamunara kule deki tahan Krishna hoy. Kadambera Tale. Saying this, the gopis stepped onto the beach by the Yamuna river. There they saw Lord Krishna beneath a kadamba tree. Koti manmata mohan morali badan apara sondaryek hare jagan netraman standing there with his flute to his lips. Krishna, who enchants millions upon millions of cupids, attracted the eyes and minds of all the world with his unlimited beauty. Saundarya dakiya bhume pare morchapa paya henakale swarupare milila asya. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw the beauty of Krishna, he fell down on the ground unconscious. At that time, all the devotees, headed by Swarup Damodar, joined him in the garden. Purvavat sambange satvika bhava saka antarayananda ashwara bahire viva. Just as before, they saw all the symptoms of ecstatic love manifested in the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Although externally he appeared bewildered, he was tasting transcendental bliss within. Purvavat sabimili korela chaitana utiya chodike prabhu korana darshana. Once again, all the devotees brought Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to consciousness by a concerted effort. Then the Lord got up and began wandering here and there, looking all around. Kahangela Krishna ekani painudarshan tahara sondarya mora harila netraman. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Where has my Krishna gone? I saw him just now, and his beauty has captured my eyes and mind." Punakenena dekiye Murali Badan Tahara Darshana Lobe Ramoya Nayan. Why can't I again see Krishna holding his flute to his lips? My eyes are wandering in hopes of seeing him once more. Vishakare Radhajaiche Shloka Kohila Se Shloka Mahaprabhu Parite Lagila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then recited the following verse, which was spoken by Srimati Radharani to her dear friend Vishaka. Navam Buddha Lasa Dhyutir Navatarin Mano Gyambara Suchitra Murali Swaraj Charada Manda Chandram Chandranana Mayoradala Bhushita Subhaga Tarahara Prada Same Marana Mohana Sakitanoti Netraspriyam. My dear friend, the luster of Krishna's body is more brilliant than a newly formed cloud, and his yellow dress is more attractive than newly arrived lightning. A peacock feather decorates his head, and on his neck hangs a lovely necklace of brilliant pearls. As he holds his charming flute to his lips, his face looks as beautiful as the full autumn moon. By such beauty, Marana Mohan, the enchanter of Cupid, is increasing the desire of my eyes to see him. Navagana Snigdaban, Dalitanjana Chikan, Indivara Nindi Sukoma, Jenny Upamana Gana, Hare Savara Netraman, Krishna Kanti Parama Prabha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued, Sri Krishna's complexion is as polished as powdered eye ointment. It surpasses the beauty of newly formed cloud and is softer than a blue lotus flower. Indeed, his complexion is so pleasing that it attracts the eyes and mind of everyone, and it is so powerful that it defies all comparison. Krishna Saki Ikori Upai, Krishnadbhuta Hahaka, Krishnadbhuta Hahaka, Moranetra Chataka, Nadeki Piyase Morijai. My dear friend, please tell me what I should do. Krishna is as attractive as a wonderful cloud, and my eyes are just like chatak birds, which are dying of thirst because they do not see such a cloud. So the chatak bird only drinks water that falls from the cloud. It doesn't drink any water from the ground. So my dear friend, please tell me what I should do. Krishna is as attractive as a wonderful cloud, and my eyes are like chatak birds, which are dying of thirst because they do not see such a cloud. Soda mini pitambar stira nahi nirantar muktahar bakapanti balo indradanu sikipaka uparediyachedeka aradanu vaijayanti ma. Krishna's yellow dress looks exactly like restless lightning in the sky, and the pearl necklace on his neck appears just like a line of ducks flying below a cloud. Both the peacock feather on his head and his Vaijayanti garland containing flowers of 5 colors resemble rainbows. So I remember this description from the it's in the teachings of Lord Chaitanya in the chapter The Opulence of Krishna. It's very beautiful, the description, comparing Krishna's yellow dress looks exactly like a restless lightning in the sky, and the pearl necklace on his neck appears like a line of ducks flying below a cloud. Both the peacock feather on his head and his Vaijayanti garland resemble rainbows. Muralir Kaladwani Madhura Garjana Shuni Vrindavane Nache Mayorachai Akalanka Purnakal Lavanya Jochna Jalamal Chitrachan Chandra Tahate Uday. The luster of Krishna's body is as beautiful as a spotless full moon that has just risen, and the vibration of his flute sounds exactly like the sweet thundering of a newly formed cloud. When the peacocks in Vrindaban hear that vibration, they all begin to dance. Lilamrita Marishane Shinche Choda Bhuvane Hena Mega Javedeka Dila Durdaiva Janja Pavane Mekinila Anyastane More Chatak Pilena Paila. The cloud of Krishna's pastimes is drenching the 14 worlds with a shower of nectar. Unfortunately, when that cloud appeared, a whirlwind arose and blew it away from me. Being unable to see the cloud, the chatak bird of my eyes is almost dead from thirst. Punako he hai, Punako he hai, para Ramarai, Kohe Prabhu Gadgara Apyane, Ramananda Pare Shloka Shuni Prabhura Harsha Shoka Apane Prabhu Korana Vyakyane. In a faltering voice, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again said, "Alas, go on reading Rama Roy." Then Ramananda Roy began to read a verse. While listening to this verse, the Lord was sometimes very jubilant and sometimes overcome by lamentation. Afterwards, the Lord personally explained the verse. Vikshalaka Vrita Mukam Tava Kundala Shriganda Staladar Sudam Hashita Valokam Dattabayam Cha Bhujadanda Yugam Vilokya Vaksha Shriyaka Ramanam Cha Bhavamadi Dasya. Dear Krishna, by seeing your beautiful face decorated with tresses of hair, by seeing the beauty of your earrings falling on your cheeks, and by seeing the nectar of your lips, the beauty of your smiling glances, your 2 arms which a sure complete fearlessness, and your broad chest, whose beauty arouses conjugal attraction. We have simply surrendered ourselves to becoming your maidservants. Krishna Jini Padma Chanda, Pati Jache Mukha Fanda, Tate Adara Madhusmita Char, Brajanari Ashi Ashi, Fande Pare, Hoidashi, Chade Laja Pati Garadwar. After conquering the moon and the lotus flower, Krishna wished to capture the doe-like gopis. Thus he spread the noose of his beautiful face, and within the noose he placed the bait of his sweet smile to misguide the gopis. The gopis fell prey to that trap and became Krishna's maidservants, giving up their homes, families, husbands, and prestige. Bandhava Krishna Hare Vyadara Achar Nahimane Damadharma Hare Nari Mrigi Marma Korinana Upaitahar. My dear friend, Krishna acts just like a hunter. This hunter does not care for piety or impiety. He simply creates many devices to conquer the cores of the hearts of the doe-like gopis. The gopis are compared here to does, to female deer, and Krishna is like a hunter. Gandhasthala Jalama Nachi Makara Kunda Se Nritye Hare Narichai Sasmita Katakavane Tasavara Hridayahane Nare Bande Nahi Kachuai. The earrings dancing on Krishna's cheeks are shaped like sharks, and they shine very brightly. These dancing earrings attract the minds of all women. Over and above this, Krishna pierces the hearts of women with the arrows of his sweetly smiling glances. He is not at all afraid to kill women in this way. Ati Ucha Suvishtar Lakmi Srivatsa Alankar Krishna Raje Dakatiya Bhakta Braja Devi Laka Laka Tasavara Manovaka Haridashi Koribare Daka. On Krishna's chest are the ornaments of Srivats and the mark indicating the residence of the goddess of fortune. His chest, which is as broad as a plunderer's, attracts thousands upon thousands of damsels of Braja, conquering their minds and breasts by force. Thus they all become maidservants of Krishna. Sulalita Dirgaga Krishnara Bhuja Juga Bhujanahe Krishna Sarpakai Duishaila Chidre Paishe Narira Ridoye Damshe Morenare Se Visha Jwalai. The two very beautiful arms of Krishna are just like long bolts. They also resemble the bodies of black snakes that enter the space between the two hill-like breasts of women and bite their hearts. The women then die from the burning poison. Krishna Kara Padmatao Koti Chandra Shushitao Jinikarpur Bena Mula Chandan Ekbara Jara Sparshe Smara Jwala Vishanashe Jara Sparshe Lubda Nariman. The combined cooling effect of camphor, roots of kashkash, and sandalwood is surpassed by the coolness of Krishna's palms and the soles of his feet, which are cooler and more pleasing than millions upon millions of moons. If women are touched by them even once, their minds are enticed, and the burning poison of lusty desire for Krishna is immediately vanquished. Eteka vilapa kore prema beshe gorahare earte pare eka shloka se shloka pare harara vishakare kohe bara udgadiya hridayara shoka. Lamenting an ecstatic love, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then recited the following verse, which are spoken by Srimati Radharani while exposing the lamentation of her heart to her friend Srimati Vishaka. Harirmani Kavatika Patata Hari Bhakka Stala Smararita Taruni Mana Kalusha Hari Dor Angala Sudamshu Hari Chandanotpala Shitabura Shitagaka Same Marana Mohana Sakitanote Vakaspriyam. My dear friends, Krishna's chest is as broad and attractive as a door made of Antya-lila gems, and his two arms, strong as bolts, can relieve the mental anguish of young girls distressed by lusty desires for him. His body is cooler than the moon, sandalwood, the lotus flower, and camphor. In this way, Marana Mohan, the attractor of Cupid, is increasing the desire of my breasts. His verse is found in the Govinda Lilamrita. Govinda Lilamrita is also by Krishnadas Kaviraj. Prabhu ko he Krishna Muni ekana I painu apanara durdaive puna harainu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then said, I just now had Krishna, but unfortunately I have lost him again. Chanchala Swabhava Krishna Narai Ekastane Dekadiya Manahari Kori Andardane. By nature, Krishna is very restless. He does not stay in one place. He meets with someone, enchants his mind, and then disappears. Well, you could also read this as, by nature, Krishna is very restless. He does not stay in one place. He meets with someone, enchants her mind, and then disappears. Tasam tat sobhagamaram Vikya manam cha keshava prashamaya prasadaya tatra van taradiyata. The gopis became proud of their great fortune to subdue their sense of superiority and show them special favor. Keshava, the subduer of even Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, disappeared from the rasa dance. Swarup Gosaire Kohena Gao Ek Gita Jate Amara Ridayera Hoyeta Samdit. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then said to Swarup Damodar, please sing a song that will bring consciousness to my heart. Swarup Gosai Tabe Madhura Koriya Gita Govindera Para Gaya Prabhure Shunaya. Thus, for the pleasure of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Swarup Damodar began very sweetly singing the following verse from Gita Govinda. Rase harem iha vihita vilasam smarate manos mama krita parihasam. Here in the arena of the rasa dance, I remember Krishna, who is always fond of joking and performing pastimes. Swarup Gosai Jabe E Paragahila Ute Premaveshe Prabhu Nachite Lagila. When Swarup Damodar sang this special song, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately got up and began to dance in ecstatic love. Ashta Sattvika Bhava Ange Prakata Hoila Harshade Vyabichare Saba Utalila. At that time, all eight kinds of spiritual transformations became manifest in Lord Chaitanya's body. The 33 symptoms of Vyabhichari Bhava, beginning with lamentation and jubilant, became prominent as well. Bhavodoy, Bhavasandi, Bhavas Shabalya, Bhave Bhave, Mahajude, Sabara Prabhalya. All the ecstatic symptoms such as Bhavodoya, Bhavasandi, and Bhava Sobalya awakened in the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. A great fight arose between one emotion and another, and each of them became prominent. Se para puna puna koraya gayan, puna puna ashvadaye korana nartan. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had Swarup Damodar sing the same verse again and again. Each time he sang it, the Lord tasted it anew, and thus he danced again and again. Emanta nritya jadi hoila bahukan, Swarup Gosai para koila samapan. After the Lord had been dancing for a long time, Swarup Damodar stopped singing the verse. Bo bo bole Prabhu, kahana bar bar, nagaya Swarup Gosai, shrama dekidar. Over and over again, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, go on, sing, sing. But Swarup Damodar, seeing the Lord's fatigue, did not resume singing. Bo bo Prabhu bolen, Bhaktagan shuni, chodi kete, sabe mele, kore haridwani. When the devotees heard Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say, go on singing, they all gathered around him and began to chant the holy name of Hari in unison. Ramananda Roy Tabi Prabhure Vasaila Vijanadik Kore Prabhur Shrama Gujaila. At that time, Ramananda Roy made the Lord sit down and dissipated his fatigue by fanning him. Prabhure loya gela sabe samudrera tire snana koraya puna tare loya ailagare. Then all the devotees took Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the beach and bathed him. Finally, they brought him back home. Bhojana karaya prabhure koraila shayan Ramananda adi sabe gila nijastan. After they fed him lunch, they made him lie down. Then all the devotees, headed by Ramananda Roy, returned to their respective homes. Eta kohilun prabhura ujjana vihar Vrindavana brahme jahan praveshatahar. Thus I have described Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes in the garden, which he entered, mistaking it for Vrindaban. Pralapa Sahita E Unmara Varnan Sri Rupa Gosai Iha Korijachan Varnan. There he exhibited transcendental madness and ecstatic ravings, which Sri Rupa Goswami has described very nicely in his Stavva Mala as follows. Payorashesh Tire Swarad Upavanali Kalanaya Madhura Vrindaranya Smarana Janita Prema Vivasha Kvachit Krishna Vritti Prachal Rasano Bhakti Rasika Sachaitanya Kimme Punarapi Drishur Yashati Param. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the topmost of all devotees. Sometimes while walking on the beach, he would see a beautiful garden nearby and mistake it for the forest of Vrindaban. Thus he would be completely overwhelmed by ecstatic love for Krishna and begin to dance and chant the holy name. His tongue worked incessantly as he chanted, Krishna, Krishna, will you again become visible before the path of my eyes. Ananta Chaitanya-lila Najai Likan Din Matra Dekaya Taha Koriye Suchan. The pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are unlimited. It is not possible to write of them properly. I can only give an indication of them as I try to introduce them. Sri Rupa Raghunatha Parijara As Chaitanya Charitamrita Kohe Krishnadas, praying at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa and Raghunath. Praying at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa and Sri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I, Krishnadas, narrate Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Thus then, the Bhaktivedanta purports to the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya-lila, 15th chapter, describing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes in the garden by the sea. And this chapter is called The Transcendental Madness of Lord Chaitanya. Okay. Now I'm going to sing Hari Haraya. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama Hari Haraya Nama Jaravaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinatha Mamanama Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra Janardan Shiva Sari Gora Bhaktivedanta Jai Rupa Sanatam Bhakti Raguna Shri Jiva Gopala Bhaja rasa-lila Jai Gosai Kori Chana Vandan Jai Te Vijnana Shabishta Puran Hey Jai Gosai Jar Mui Janardan Tasavar Padarino Mora Panchagram Jader Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanima Janame More Abhilan Jai Gosai Jabe Bhaje Koilaba Radha Krishna Antya-lila Korila Pratan Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindaban Shri Guru Vaishnava Bhade Manjai Raman Shri Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridharaju Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Tilak Neri Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmamacharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabhajakacharya Ashtatara Sadashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabhajakacharya Ashtatara Sadashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivedanta Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Namachari Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasha Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Premsigo Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasri Shri Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Vishvavarenya Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Shri Ramayapur Ki Jai. Saparshada Shri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Saparshada Shriman Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Sri Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram Ki Jai. Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Tulasi Manarani Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Shri Vrindaban Dham Ki Jai. Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan Shyam Kunda Radhakunda Kalindi Munajo Ki Jai. Shri Purushottam Badam Ki Jai. Baladev Subhadra Jagannath Jo Ki Jai. Bhakti Vigna Vinashaya Shina Shingadev Ki Jai. Bhakta Prabhara Shri Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.